This is MsEazyE, your trusted source for information, mental health, resources, networking, all of that. So I hope everyone is having a great day. What I want to bring to your attention today is something that I'm going to post later on about Jackson Taylor, who was 21 years old, or 20. He had just graduated, and he decided to go to a lake with his friends, to have a good time and just reminisce.
This is why you need to choose your friends carefully. So his so-called friends pushed him into the Louisiana lake knowing that he couldn't swim and watched him struggle for 10 minutes. And only one of his friends can be seen attempting to enter the water before she just leaves him there, and 10 minutes later, people from a nearby restaurant who hear the commotion come outside to help. His name is Christopher Gilbert. He's 26 years old, and his friends just watched on as he was rushed to a hospital, pronounced brain dead, and almost all of his organs failed by the time he reached the hospital. It was there that he spent 72 hours on a ventilator, and now he's at the point where he can't speak, his lungs are at 20%, and he relies on life support. His friends tried to lie and even say that they were just messing around until one admitted to pushing him into the lake. Thankfully, he's doing a lot better now, but his family is demanding that arrest be made in the case for at least the person that intended to push him into the lake. His parents are devastated that his friends who knew he couldn't swim could do something like this, but as the investigation continues...
The friends knew that Jackson could not swim. They knew that. They decided in advance, I guess it was some type of joke, but they decided in advance to push him into the water. They thought that that would be fun. Now, it was about, I'm gonna say 10 of them. I'm still following it and I'm still gonna update you guys, but it was about 10 of them. And after about 8 or 9 minutes that they saw him drowning and suffering, one of them wanted to stop it and attempted to go into the lake to get him. Actually, too, a restaurant near the area saw the commotion and called for 911 to come out because something looked terribly wrong. And the friend that was going into the water to get Jackson, I don't know if they had a change of thought, but they didn't wind up going in there to help him. They just kind of walked in, walked back out, and left him in that same state. So by the time the ambulance came and they transported him to the hospital, he was brain dead. He's brain dead by that time. Right now, his lungs are working at a 20% capacity, which means that he's not able to survive without life support. So his mom, they're trying to go after these kids criminally. So we're following that. That's fairly new. I just seen it yesterday on TikTok, so I know it's probably happened maybe a couple weeks ago. So I will give you an update. But this also brings me in remembrance of Shaquella Robinson. Shaquella Robinson was a 25-year-old. I did a video. I'm going to try to link my YouTube video so that you guys see. I posted a video. Shaquella Robinson, 25 years old, had her own businesses, Exquisite Kids Brands, braiding hair, all type of businesses this young woman had. She was her own boss. Hometown she stayed in, North Carolina. She decided to go with her friends, about 6 of them. The storyline is called the Cabo 6. She decided to go to Mexico with them and have a good time. But she never returned home, and all of her friends excuse me, all of her friends had a different story on how she died. They said it was alcohol poisoning. They said they didn't know. They even had a friend go to the parents' home and lie to them about what happened to their daughter. And this was their daughter's closest friend. So what really happened was that there was a fight that occurred where she got into a fight with one of the friends, but then all of them started in the fight and beating her up. And Mexico autopsy reports that she died of a neck and spinal injury, and there was no alcohol intoxication in her system. And one of the friends videotaped it. So her father is still trying to open up a FBI investigation because the FBI stated that there wasn't enough evidence to pursue this. So this just leads me on to how do these things happen? And I'm gonna post, my little seance on it, on how, this happens a lot, not only with mental health, but what happens when we get around groups of people that, lead the situation. Okay, so I'll try to add some links in this video so that you guys can follow it as well, and I will continue to update you. Okay, alrighty, enjoy the rest of your day and be safe, and look twice about who you are around. And if you have to wonder if they have your best interest, most likely they do not. Okay, friends will say things that if they was really your friend, they wouldn't say, but it slipped out. Okay, so let's be cautious, let's be mindful. Alrighty, talk to you soon. Bye bye.